John, can I ask you something?
Of course.
What is the most common problem English learners have?
That's easy. Many people say, I want to practice speaking, but I don't have anyone to speak English with.
Yes, maybe their family does not speak English, their friends are not interested, and they do not live in an English-speaking country.
So they wait.
They wait for an English-speaking friend.
They wait until they can travel.
Or they wait until they feel more confident.
But while they are waiting, they are not speaking.
Here is the good news. You can improve your speaking even when you are completely alone.
You do not need a speaking partner to begin. You only need your voice, a phone, and a few minutes each day.
In this episode, we will show you exactly how to do it.
So sit down, listen in, and feel at home.
This is English on the Sofa.
Julia, many learners listen to English every day. Why can't they speak easily?
Because listening and speaking are different skills.
But if I understand a sentence, doesn't that mean I can use it?
Not always. You may understand thousands of words when you hear them, but during a conversation, your brain must find those words quickly.
So understanding a word is not the same as using it.
Exactly. Imagine you watch cooking videos every day.
I do enjoy cooking videos.
But do you actually cook?
Not very often.
Then watching those videos will not automatically make you a good cook.
That seems fair.
Speaking works in the same way. You need to use your mouth, make sentences, forget words, try again, and continue.
And you can do all of that alone.
Our first method has 3 steps: copy, change, and create.
That sounds simple.
It is simple. Let's begin with this sentence. I usually drink coffee before I start work. First, copy the sentence. Say it exactly as you hear it.
I usually drink coffee before I start work.
Next, change one part of it.
I usually drink tea before I start work.
Good. Now change more of the sentence.
I usually take a shower before I go to bed.
Finally, create your own sentence with the same pattern.
I usually listen to music before I cook dinner.
Perfect. You began with 1 sentence, but you created 3 new sentences.
Why is this better than simply repeating?
Because repeating helps your pronunciation, but changing the sentence teaches you to use the pattern yourself.
Let's try another one. I've never tried Japanese food. First, copy it. I've never tried Japanese food. Then change it. I've never visited Spain.
And create a personal example. I've never traveled alone, but I'd like to try it.
This method gives you support, but it also makes you think.
When you hear a useful sentence in a podcast, do not only write it down. Copy it, change it, and create a new version.
What is the second method?
Choose one simple question and speak about it for 1 minute.
A full minute can feel very long.
It can. That is why you should begin with easy, personal questions. For example, what do you usually do after work? What is something you want to learn? Would you prefer to live in a city or in the countryside? What makes a good friend?
Let me try one.
All right. What is something you want to learn?
I'd like to learn how to play the piano. I really enjoy music, but I have never learned to play an instrument. I think the piano sounds beautiful. It may be difficult at first, but I would like to practice for 20 minutes every day.
That was a good answer, but what should you do if you run out of things to say?
Run out means you have no more left.
Exactly. If you run out of ideas, use these 4 small questions. Why? When? Where? Can I give an example? So if I say, I enjoy walking, I can ask myself why. I enjoy walking because it helps me relax. Then I can add when. I usually go for a walk after dinner. Then where? There is a quiet park near my house. And finally, an example. Last weekend, I walked there for almost 2 hours.
Now, one short answer has become a complete response, and no speaking partner was needed.
The third method is recording your voice.
Many learners hate hearing their own voice.
Most people do at first, even in their first language.
Why is recording useful?
Because it shows you what really happens when you speak. You may discover that you stop too often. Maybe you repeat the same word many times. Or perhaps you speak so quietly that it is difficult to understand you.
Should we listen for every grammar mistake?
No, that can become stressful. After recording yourself, ask only 3 questions. Was my main idea clear? Where did I stop for a long time? Which sentence was difficult to say?
Then record the same answer again.
Yes, the second recording is very important. You already know what you want to say, so you can focus on saying it more clearly.
You can compare the 2 recordings.
And you will often hear a clear improvement after only a few minutes.
Do not delete every recording because you feel embarrassed.
Keep one recording each week. After a month, listen to the first one again.
You may be surprised by how much you have improved.
Now we need to talk about something that may feel a little strange.
Speaking to yourself?
Yes. Is it normal?
Of course, you do not need to give a long speech to your kitchen table. Just have small conversations during the day.
What kind of conversations?
Imagine you are getting ready to leave home. You can say, "Where did I put my keys? I think they're in my bag. No, they're not here. Oh, I left them on the table."
That is a real conversation I have with myself almost every morning.
You can also explain your decisions. "I'm going to take the bus because it looks like rain. I don't feel like cooking tonight, so I might order something. I need to finish this today, but I'll take a short break first."
These are simple sentences, but they are useful in real life.
That is the goal. You are teaching your brain to connect everyday thoughts directly to English.
Instead of translating a perfect sentence, you express a simple idea immediately.
Here is another powerful method. Tell the same story more than once.
Won't that become boring?
It may feel repetitive, but repetition helps you become faster and more confident.
What kind of story should we tell?
Something small that happened during your day. For example, "I missed my bus this morning. I tried a new cafe. I received a strange email. I saw an old friend."
Tell the story once without preparing. It may be slow and a little messy.
Messy means not well organized.
Then think about what was difficult. Find 2 or 3 words that you needed. After that, tell the story again. The second version will usually be clearer.
Later that day, tell it for a third time. Try to make it shorter and more interesting.
This prepares you for real conversations. We often tell the same stories to different people.
And each time we tell them, the stories become easier to explain.
There is one problem. What happens if you forget an important word?
Do not immediately stop and search for it,
Why not?
because real conversations do not always give you time to use a dictionary. Try to explain the word with English you already know.
Can you give me an example?
Imagine you forget the word umbrella. You could say, "It's something you use when it rains."
If I forget neighbor, I could say a person who lives near my home,
Exactly. This skill is more valuable than knowing every word.
because it helps you continue speaking.
Fluent speakers do not always know the perfect word. They know how to communicate when the perfect word does not come.
We have shared several methods. How can a learner use them without feeling tired?
Try this 15-minute routine. For the first 3 minutes, listen to a short part of a podcast.
Choose 2 useful sentences, copy them, change them, and create your own examples.
For the next 5 minutes, answer one question aloud.
Use why, when, where, and can I give an example when you need more ideas.
Then record yourself speaking for 1 minute.
Listen to the recording once and choose one thing to improve,
Finally, record your answer again.
and then stop.
Yes, you do not need to practice for 2 hours.
15 focused minutes every day are more useful than one long practice session every 2 weeks.
Before we finish, let's give our listeners a question.
Here it is. What would you do if you had one completely free day?
Answer the question aloud for 1 minute.
Explain what you would do, where you would go, and why you would choose it.
If you stop, do not return to your first language. Use simpler English and continue.
Then record your answer a second time. Not having an English-speaking friend can make practice more difficult, but it does not have to stop you. Your first speaking partner can be yourself. Copy useful sentences, change them, answer questions aloud. Record your voice, tell small stories, and learn to explain words you cannot remember.
Do not wait until your English is perfect before you begin speaking.
Speaking is not the final part of learning English. Speaking is how you learn to speak.
Try the 15-minute routine for 7 days and notice what changes.
And tell us in the comments, what is the most difficult part of practicing English alone?
Thank you for spending this time with us.
We'll see you again on the sofa.
Take care until next time.